Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
Here's a whiskey review coming at you. We've done this before, but it's very old bottles that we did from years ago. It's Basil Hayden's. It is a Jim Beam product. It's part of their Jim Beam small batch collection. You have Basil Hayden's, you have Booker's, you have Baker's, you have Knob Creek. All of them are small batch bourbons. I've never been a huge fan of Basil Hayden's. Josh picked this one up at the store today.
I haven't either, but I thought maybe it's better now. Because again, like he said, the last bottle I had was at least 5 years old.
At least, yeah. The bottle is similar in design. It has the little brass going around it, reminiscent of a barrel band with the BH for Basil Hayden's. It's coming in at 80 proof, the lowest proof you can possibly do for bourbon and call it bourbon by legal standards. They changed the top a little bit, a little more fancier cork, a little different label, some more stuff on it.
It's a sharp looking bottle, I'll give them that.
It is. It is.
How's the product inside is what I'm curious to find out.
Absolutely.
And it does not smell fantastic to me.
It doesn't say aged,
like,
how long it is.
What does it say aged right there?
It just says
artfully
aged by the James B. Beam Distilling Company. Distilled and bottled in Claremont and Frankfort, Kentucky. It is a good old Kentucky bourbon. Yeah. I mean, they spared no expense at the bottle. It's a beautiful bottle, a beautiful label. It's very classy looking.
It's a very rye forward. But I guess most Jim Beam stuff is.
Yeah, sweet pepper and charred oak. Dried fruit is what they call.
I was reading the neck. No, I was just reading the neck. Seeing if there's anything special in there, but
Frederick Booker, no.
It's kind of cool. I think don't they label or number it or something? They do like the little
DSP.
Yeah,
it's got the Jim Beam's DSP, which is Distilled Spirits Plant, Kentucky. They're number 230.
Ooh, man.
So they've been around for a minute. Tells you something.
Who's won? Evan Hill? Isn't there someone that was one? That was Heaven Hill.
It might be Heaven Hill. It might be. Four Roses has got a real low number as well. DSP number. So,
anyway, doesn't matter.
Jim Beam, if y'all are Jim Beam fans, their products are very high rye forward. Whiskeys, they do use a fair amount in the mash bill for rye. So it's corn, rye, and malted barley. I haven't taken a nose yet.
It's got a young nose to it. It used to be like 8 years or something, didn't it? I could be totally wrong on that.
I don't know. It seems like it did have some age on it, though.
I thought it was.
Yeah. There's
it's
that.
A light color.
It's a light color. There's that.
Small batch, blah, blah, blah.
And what's a small batch? There is no definitive number on what makes a small batch.
It's smaller than a large batch.
Yeah, it's 5 bottles, 200 barrels. 5 barrels, 200 barrels. It just depends. Whatever Jim Beam's small batch barrels are. I believe
I'm not impressed
I
with the nose though.
No, it has
it's
a
almost
very
like a lot of the micro distilleries we tasted or smelled.
Yeah.
Kind of young.
It does have a young note. There's that green lumber.
Yeah. High rye smells.
The rye, that peppery rye note. Yeah, the peppery
grassy green.
Yeah. The grassy notes there. It has a classic Jim Beam characteristic to it. Like, I mean, how different is their small batch from their standard?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it a different mash bill slightly or age? But it doesn't have a lot of color.
Don't know. Want to try?
I do.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody. That goes down like an 80 proof whiskey.
The initial wasn't bad. It was pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. Not sure I like the finish, though. Actually, once it dissipates, it's not bad.
I was gonna say I was gonna be opposite of the finish.
Marshmallowy.
A little bit of toasted marshmallow on the finish.
That's not bad.
It's gone pretty quickly, actually. At 80 proof, it doesn't hang around the palate very long. I'm not a fan of the nose, though.
Well, this is one of those rare ones that the palate is better than the nose, I think.
I would agree with you. I really
Not
am picking
bad.
up that toasted marshmallow finish.
Caramel, vanilla.
On the finish, I enjoy the finish once I've swallowed
Right.
better than the mouth feel as you're swishing it around your mouth.
For some reason, for 80 proof, I'm getting a little heat.
Yeah.
Maybe my tongue's fried. We just did a review before this.
I'm not getting a lot of heat there, but I'm
It's
not
like the alcohol, not high proof heat, but just the alcohol dryness. Dryness is what I'm saying.
I'm not a fan of the nose. I don't like the nose. It's very off-putting.
It's not caramely. It's not. Usually the nose is real
vanilla,
deep, and then you
caramel.
taste it, and you're like, This is like the exact opposite of that.
Right.
I think the flavor's pretty good. Excuse me, every time.
Middle of the palate when you're swishing it, or as they like to call it, Jim Beam, the Kentucky Chew. That rye's real forward. But then when you swallow and the finish is smooth and kind of marshmallowy, it doesn't seem to hang around very long, but it's a pretty pleasant.
Not bad.
It's a
I
pleasant.
thought I liked it less than I do.
I
I don't think it's great though.
Yeah, my bottle that I finally drank, I think I mixed it. I did not like it. I was just trying to get rid of it. This is better than I remembered
Yeah,
it.
me too.
And
I
that's,
agree.
Yeah, that's unique. I'm not a fan of the nose. The nose reminds me of the original product.
Yeah.
Green, young, and astringent.
Yep.
Where
100%.
this one is not a good nose, a decent mouthfeel, and a very pleasant finish.
I agree.
What was the price on this? I don't remember.
It was on sale. That's what I bought. I think it was on sale for $34. It was $3 off. So it was like maybe it's 34, it's 31, or it's either it's about $35. I would
Yeah.
say roughly. You're probably in the ballpark.
Okay, so under off ad and stuff, probably about a $40 bottle of bourbon,
Probably.
give or take. Yeah, so
Yeah. I mean,
not a bad.
I could see how people would like it.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, I like that one.
Yeah, it's easy.
The nose isn't.
The nose is not
Like I said, it's
pleasant.
very off-putting. It's
Yeah, it is. I
Weird.
This is a whiskey I wouldn't really spend time sniffing it.
No.
Like some whiskeys, you'll spend time with them.
Or water. I'll try to get 80 proof. I'm not going to have
Yeah.
water.
You'll just bring that rye out probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That nose. There's a hint of vanilla now that it's sat
I
for a minute.
would call it a decent whiskey. Mm-hmm. Nose is not good. Flavor's decent.
Yeah.
It's not great, but
Yeah.
I think it lives up to its price probably.
Right. The bottle outshines the product.
Yeah, the bottle's awesome.
Yeah, the bottle is a very classy bottle.
Right.
The spirit inside is
So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. It's an okay bottle.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's just I don't know. Decent. Like I said, it's decent. I think it's about right in price if it's about $35.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
There's many things I'd probably rather have at that
Right.
price, but
Yeah. It's not a
it's a
bold
decent
bourbon.
Kentucky
Sure.
bourbon. You know?
Made by an old distillery.
Right.
They've been around for a long time. They've been doing it. And this is their small batch version. So, yeah, it's a thumbs up, I guess.
Yeah, I think price and flavor.
Yeah.
I would say it's worth it
Yeah.
for price and flavor. Mm-hmm. But it's not gonna knock your socks off.
No, and I wouldn't use it.
Again,
in a
there's other
mixer.
$35 bottles that are better, but
Right. If you're wanting to add it to your collection
again,
and
the
you like
bottle,
the bottle,
yeah, the bottle looks cool, and
Yeah.
and if your profile you might like it better than we do,
Right.
then it's definitely worth it.
Sure.
So But I'm not a fan of the nose.
Yeah, the nose is,
just
and it's not getting better
No,
with
it's
opening
just-
up or anything.
Smells like somebody made in a little warehouse somewhere, like that young micro distilleries. But whatever.
Yeah,
But I digress.
there you go. Jim Beam product, Basil Hayden's, 80 proof, small batch, decent price points, good. Bad nose. Nose isn't great. Finish is good. Mid palate's decent.
Yeah,
Just a run of the mill bourbon.
correct. Cool bottle.
Cool with an exceptionally cool bottle. So the bottle gets an A plus. The liquor gets a
B minus C.
yeah. I'd give it
Somewhere
a
in there.
B. Yeah. Well, anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this. If you've been pondering buying it, take this review and ponder it. Hopefully it helps you. Hopefully it helps you make a decision. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Just helps us grow. Helps keep the channel moving forward. And it helps us as far as that goes for all that cool stuff for YouTube algorithms and all that nerdy stuff that I don't know about. I got nothing else.
No.
Well, we'll wrap this whiskey review up from Durbin's Bourbon. As always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons any way you like. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.